where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody powers. Spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. From the top of the top, I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Benjamin Franklin's, a couple of grands, I got rubber bands, my paper planes making a dance.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. Velus Jones now on the return. Making some progress here. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off Ray Blankenship. And the Eagles are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They run it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Hey, 73. No,
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed left side to Smith. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
No touch.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he gets in, touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. Average team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Shot 50, shot 50.
First down throw here from Milrow. That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
19 Lions.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. The Eagles have it. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. At the 20. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me. And I think we would both sign up for this kind of tracking. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
28-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Don't touch it. Hey, what up? Don't touch it.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Seahawks get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
70, red. 60 Eagles, 79 Grub.
From the gun, Milrow. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good jump, and it was nearly a big play.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Milrow from the gun. It's another first half mistake. fake. He's intercepted again. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Eagles are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. Rob flat, first guy he met, no gain on that first down run. Offense in the hurry up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Great. Hey!
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar good. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. Barkley trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. We're one quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Hurts. Screen to Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard ball.
Hey, Silver.
Third down.
Kyle Leviani. Hey, 73. Kyle Leviani.
Here he is on third and long. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to see those eyes in the bubble, right? When you call QB sneak and look at those guys, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action here. It's Milroe. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70, get the wolf. 19, 18, 5 in. Crap ball 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Steady.
Throwing from the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now it's Milroe. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
Take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
No touch. No touch.
That's Dotson with a catch out right. And won't find much there as it reaches the 41. To the ground by Nick Eamon-Wari.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, 73, 7.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him on his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Got 1st down from the 31.
Great. No.
From the pistol, Hurts. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Barkley off the pistol again. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles looking at 2nd and 1.
Great, set. Trimmer. Foul, let's get it.
No running. This is A.J. Dillon. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king than this red thing they said.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Great, set. Hey, 180.
Barkley runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you. We challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Next on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
2nd and 10. We'll run the throw. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
going to hunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing here, Milroe. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. One last play before the break.
Cup 19, 70 Lions. 18, Pioneer.
One final shot before the half. On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. Return coming from the 6. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They go play fake with Hurts. Buying some time right. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
63. Great.
First down, around with Barkley. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts with it on third and short. Has him on the quick hitter. We got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on fourth down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
They send a man in motion. First down throw here from Milroe. Catch made underneath by the back. Off to the races, middle of the field. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks start their second half with some needed points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Eagles 23, Seahawks 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them, already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Here's Saquon. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Seahawks 46-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Barkley again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Completed left side to Smith. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Go Silver, ready?
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got Smith again. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Okay, instead of my usual, wow, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer all most of the time, you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
Good. Shot. Anyone, huh?
Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
63, 69.
2nd and 13.
The second down pass.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get off it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Cut 19. Cut.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense in the hurry up here. Milrow with it on 1st. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Hey, Trash.
Slot man motioned over.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Warriors 18. Rattler. 18. Rattler. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Milrow from the gun. He's going deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play. And now it's 3rd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? Protecting 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Okay.
And in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark the comeback?
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk that way. Don't call information. Got that touch my.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They give to Barkley, left side. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Trimmer.
Now Barkley. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles in a good spot, up by 13. The Hawks dialing up the nickel D here, 3rd down. Let's get to that wide complete.